friends, welcome back to Lakeisha Loves to Play. Today I am setting up my Warbinder for the month of September. I haven't been in here in a while, so I need to catch up. I have all of my firefieldcreations.com materials. I also have my calendar here and a couple of magazines because I am going to be doing entries into each section of my Warbinder, and I'm going to also be doing a collage, so you don't want to miss that. So stick around. If you are new here, hi, my name is Lakeisha and I love to plan. And if you don't know what a Warbinder is, it is simply a prayer journal. So I am going to be not only praying in this journal, but I do other things in this journal as you're about to see. So one thing that I do is I put the word of the day in here. I also have some cards that I use to put prayers on or say positive messages. So I'm actually going to remove these cards right now because I want to insert 3 different calendars. Usually I do 1 calendar at a time, but today I'm going to do 3 just for the last quarter of the year, and then I'm going to do verse mapping using this Ecclesiastes 3-in-1 scripture here. So I know some people want to know how to do verse mapping, so I'll show you that. And then I have this section that is a quote section. So I did see a quote in my Daily Word magazine that I want to add in there. So let's get started. I'm going to start with just creating this dashboard, making it a little nicer with some firefieldcreations.com items. So this is the True Worship dashboard from the July subscription. So if you want to learn more about the Firefield Creations faith-based sticker shop, she sells way more than stickers, but please visit there. And if you plan on buying something, use my code Lakeisha20 for everything except the subscription, because it's already at a discounted price. This is one of the things you can get in the subscription is a beautiful pocket to add to your Warbinder. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. You just put some tape on the back and voila, you have a pocket. And I'm just going to stick some extra little stickers in here to make it look pretty, and also to have some on hand when I fill out that that page to your, it should be to your right, but that page to your right, I'm not going to really fill it out right now. I usually put my goals and things right there, so I'm going to do that later because this is October, so I have a little bit more time. So yes, even though I said this is my September setup, I do we're in at the last week of September, so I'm gonna go ahead and just set up for October and use my distressed ink. And I love this distressed ink because it's like dry paint. It's dry and you can use it to just liven up your pages a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. And then after I finish this, I'm going to be writing all of the words of the day that I took from the Daily Word magazine. And the Daily Word magazine, you can order that as well. It's about $15 a year and you get about 6 copies, I believe. So I'm going to use these date dots, words and letters to sort of decorate this page and make it pop a little bit. But comment below if you have a Warbinder, and let me know how often you work in it. I know some people work in theirs every day and some people work in theirs every week. With my schedule, I try to do it every month, but sometimes it gets a little hectic, like especially over the summer. I think my last entry into my Warbinder was July, so sometimes I get really busy, but I always come back to it because I absolutely love it. It is a creative way for me to stay close to God and to pray for people and to just meditate on the word. I love doing it. It keeps me motivated. So that's why I'm working in here. So now I'm using this True Worship monthly subscription. This is actually the July subscription. And I tend to do that. I tend to save buy subscriptions according to like the design. I remember getting a subscription from Firefield Creations in May that I saved for my fall planner in September. So I tend to do that. So right now I'm just adding some stickers around. And what I love about the Firefield Creations sub box is that it has everything you need to make your Warbinder something special. It even has words. It comes with a devotional and a monthly challenge where she challenges you to do something spiritual. So I love it. It's really thoughtful and it helps keep you motivated to walk in your relationship with God. So I really like it. So now that I'm finishing up all of the decorations here and putting some of the words from the kit here, like honor, adoration, magnify, I love these words. So now what I'm going to do is take my Daily Word magazine and I'm going to use the Sharpie that also came in the subscription and write each word of the day for October down. So you can see that, and I'll be back. So I will use these words of the day to meditate on, using my meditation and my prayer hour each day. And it's just a nice themed way to keep up with your spiritual journey. So now I'm moving to my verse mapping, and I wanted to show you this. I got this verse mapping printable from Lisa Cook here on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel and an Etsy shop where you can print things out. And so what I'm doing now is I'm writing the entire verse here, which says, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. So at the top, you take some keywords that I'm writing on the side right now. I'm writing more than 3 keywords, but I'm taking the 3 biggest keywords and putting them at the top. And then I'm writing the definitions of each keyword at the top. So this is verse mapping, where you're really breaking down line by line, word by word, the scripture. So I'm writing the definitions to see if there's a through line here of meaning. And then after that, I am now writing the other scriptures that align to the one in the middle. They're called cross references. So like Ecclesiastes 3:17, 8:6, 2 Kings. There's some other cross references, but I just highlighted those. And then at the bottom, I'm writing an alternative translation, which is the King James Version. And I'm also writing what this scripture says about God and how it can be applicable in my life. So this is a quick way to show you how to verse map it. In that circle, I'm just going to put the verse again, which is Ecclesiastes 3:1. And this is just a quick, easy, in-depth way to study scripture. So again, I got this verse mapping kit from Lisa Cook here on YouTube and on the Etsy shop. So let me know how you like this system. But you know me, I have to jazz everything up. So I am just going to outline the dotted lines here with some pink just to match the aesthetic and make it look cute. And then that will be it. Lisa Cook also has another format here, but I'm not going to use that format today, but I just wanted to show you in slow-mo how this looks. And it's a fitting scripture for the changing of the seasons to remind us that there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. So now I'm moving to my collage section, which is probably one of my favorite sections because I get to just do whatever I want here. But I saw this in the back of the Daily Word magazine, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do a little magazine collage because I like these little sayings in the magazine. So I'm going to be cutting out this, and I'm going to be cutting from another magazine that I just got, a Joyce Meyers magazine, which is so pretty. I just got in the mail, but I saw this beautiful quote in here: nothing can separate you from the love of God. Oh, I am blessed, behold God and everything. I just love these. So I'm going to quickly just create a collage for this section. Now that I have secured all of the magazine clippings, I'm going to take this beautiful doll from the Vin Von Alley August monthly subscription, and I'm going to put her here. I just love her polka dot skirt and the way she is positioned. I just think she's so gorgeous. And then I'm going to add these crosses and a couple of hearts on this side because it says God's love, and then that will be the end of this collage. And I really like it. It's simple. Usually I do like all stickers, but today I went a little different and added the magazines here. So I really like how this turned out. So it's a good addition to my other collages here that you see. So yeah, so I'm gonna also quickly add a beautiful poem from the Daily Word magazine here. It's called We Are, and it talks about how we are just like all of the elements in the earth, which I think is very fitting for this fall season as the leaves change, as the trees change. Our seasons of life are changing, but one thing's for sure, God never changes, and so that is a blessing within itself. So now what I want to do is a fun part. I have a fun section in almost all of my planners and journals. So I am doing a crossword puzzle from the Firefield Creations subscription, and I always say these crossword puzzles are hard because she uses the words from the scripture Jeremiah 33:3, and so some of these words are repeated, but they're definitely hidden. So it was fun filling that out really quickly, and yeah, so I have plenty of those. I have a lot to do, but this is my final section, and it is my prayer section. Like I said, this is mainly my prayer journal, so I use it to really pray to God. And if you want to know where I got this prayer journal from, it is from Firefield Creations as well. And so I'm going to write in here, and I hope you enjoy, but this is my personal prayer to God for this month. And lastly, I wrote the scripture, Psalms 29:11. May the Lord strengthen his people. May the Lord bless his people with peace. And I pray that for everyone who's watching this video, that you are strengthened and that you have peace, especially in the month of September moving into October. So now I always have to make things cute. I'm adding my True Worship stickers from the sticker sheets here to make this page pop, and then I will add this back into the Warbinder as part of my prayer section. So comment below if you have a prayer regimen. I know I try to pray daily when I first wake up in the morning, but let me know what you do. So at this time, I'm going to do just a slower flip through of what I've done today. I've worked in each and every section of my Warbinder. I worked in the Word of the Day section, and then I moved to the verse mapping section, and I used the quote from Ecclesiastes 3:1, which to me is fitting for this time of year, from Lisa Cook. And how did I find Lisa Cook? I think it was God, because I really don't know how I found her. Maybe I was looking up something. I don't know, but she is definitely a blessing to me. I love watching her. And then this is my collage section, which just feeds my creativity and just is so pretty. I just absolutely love it. And then it's positive with different sayings, or sometimes I do a collage around a phrase or around a word, so it just depends. And then this is my section where I write down any sayings or quotes or anything like that I like. So I really connected with this one about who we are and what God is saying about us in nature in this poem. So hopefully you can see it big enough so you can read it as well. It's such a great reading. So things like this also motivate me. And then I have a fun section as usual, and usually my fun section has like either stuff from magazines in it, or like crossword puzzles or coloring and stuff like that. And then lastly, I have a prayer journal section where I do a prayer for the month in that section. So now I'm going to speed it up a little bit, because I'm going to just make it more pretty and add some more clips so you can see how it all comes together at the end. I really like this setup for September. Comment below if you also like this setup for September. I think it is gorgeous and it's making me happy just looking at it. So if you like this Warbinder video, make sure you comment below. I respond to all comments. I love when you talk to me. I talk back. So stay tuned for more videos. Thanks so much for watching, especially up to this point in the video. I appreciate you much, and I will talk to you on the next video. Have a blessed month, everyone. Bye now.